Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. A British soldier scolding a German civilian for laughing at a screening of concentration camp conditions. She was ordered to re-watch the film, May 1945. A Czech girl and her mum talking to a Soviet soldier, 1945. A group of anti-busing demonstrators attacking activist Theodore Landsmark, Boston, 1976. A knocker-up tries to wake factory workers before alarm clocks, 1900s. A mental hospital in Grenada after being bombed by US Navy, killing 18 people and hospitalizing 30 more, 1983. A miners' strike in 1984, mass picket confronting police lines, Bilston Glen, Scotland. A moment of Robert Budd Dwyer before he took his own life during a press conference at Pennsylvania State Capitol Building in Harrisburg, 1987. A newspaperman after US President Franklin D. Roosevelt died, April 1945. A rare look beneath the intake towers of the Hoover Dam from the Nevada side, captured during construction in 1934. A Serbian soldier sleeps with his father who came to visit him on the front line near Belgrade, 1914. A slave nanny with a child in her back, Brazil, 1882. Agatha Christie, standing next to the remnants of an ancient Egyptian statue, Luxor, Egypt, 1931. Albert Einstein relaxed by a beach on the Baltic Sea in 1928. American anti-war demonstration at the White House during the Sudeten crisis, happening in Europe, May 1938. An Egyptian reporter carried by an Egyptian farmer to photograph the Nile floods in Aswan, Egypt, 1927. An innocent black man is attacked by a mob at the Italian civil rights rally after mob boss Joseph Colombo was murdered by a black man during a speech, June 1971. Babe Ruth makes his final visit to Yankee Stadium, 1948. Benito Mussolini posing beside a bust of himself, 1926. Berlin at the end of World War II, photo from 1946. Berlin ladies are interacting with Red Army soldiers, April 1945. British soldiers pose in St. Mark's Square, Venice, 1917. Customers buying bread and snacks at a drive-through market and liquor store in Los Angeles, 1949. Encampment of Native Americans on the Great Plains, 1890. Fraternization of the Polish and Hungarian occupiers during the aggression against Czechoslovakia in 1938. German SS guards forcing prisoners of Mauthausen concentration camp to play leapfrog to demoralize them. Upper Austria, 1943. German SS officials meeting with Tibetan dignitaries and Chinese representatives in Lhasa. Part of the expedition was to search for ancient Aryan civilization in Tibet, 1938. Hired workers, haymaking in economy, Pennsylvania, 1880. Walking out of the St. Mary's Church, Berlin, April 1932. Indigenous salmon fishing at Celilo Falls, Columbia River, 1930s. Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein and Saudi Arabian King Fahd examining a gold-plated rifle Fahd gave Saddam as a gift in the early 1980s. Jewish soldiers in the German army at a Yom Kippur service, 1915. Jewish Austrian Nazi hunter Simon Wiesenthal holding a photo of Walter Rauff, a former German SS commander that lived openly in Chile, never faced extradition, and died in 1984. John F. Kennedy poses with his lifelong friend Lem Billings, 1933. Joseon-era officials performing corporal punishment on a prisoner, Korea, 1900. Korean prisoners in Kangis, 1890s. Ku Klux Klan members ride a Ferris wheel at a fairground in Colorado, 1926. Life magazine published this photo of Malcolm X holding an M1 carbine in March 1964, after he received numerous death threats by the Nation of Islam. Little Big Men from the Netherlands, 1904. Check out the wooden shoes. Long live the American Army. Soviet POWs celebrating being released by the US military from German captivity, May 1945. Milk cellar, Brittany, France, 1900s. Models standing outside the London Coliseum during a Fashion Week event, 1940s. Native American arrow maker, early 1900s. Nazi flag in Antofagasta, Chile, 1940. Nurses and Midwives, School of Zoichka, Kabul, Afghanistan, 1970. Officers of the NYPD 9th Precinct intervene in a domestic dispute in Alphabet City, New York City, 1978. Pablo Picasso and his muse Sylvette David, now Lydia Corbett, 1954. Pose with the straw-stuffed heads of Turkmen chiefs delivered to Tehran, 1911. Princess Diana shaking hands with an AIDS patient in 1987. Ray Leonard, US Capitol, 1982. Rita Faria, the first Indian Miss World during her tour in Vietnam in several bases, signing the helmet of a military police 1967. A patient at the Salpêtrière Hospital in Paris, 1900. Siamese elephants and conscripted infantry before their march to Luang Prabang to suppress rebels in that region, 1875. Snoopy balloon above the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York, 1987. Sophie Schliemann, wife of archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann, wearing the so-called jewels of Helen of Troy, excavated in Hisarlik, 1874. Stony First Nation member Guide Samson Beaver with his wife Leah and their daughter Frances Louise, 1907. Teacher lets a girl touch her throat while she says the word fish and holds one to teach deaf-mute girl how to talk. Oklahoma, April, 1917. The cremation of Pol Pot, the man who ruined the lives of millions. His remains were burnt with a bunch of old tires and rubbish. Photo by the Thai Army, April 1998. Tourists on a boat in Mammoth Cave, 1891. US President Herbert Hoover and Adolf Hitler meet in Berlin, 1938. Windsurfing in 1900. Winston Churchill, Harry Truman, and Joseph Stalin in the garden of Cecilienhof Palace for the Potsdam Conference in Potsdam, Germany, July 1945.